So now since I watched The Legend of Korra season two, season two premiere, I finally got a chance to actually get a look at the Sada planes that they have in there. And this right here is my pre-build model to give me a general idea of the size and how to build it. The reason why I got it to be so big is because of the power pod that I'm using for flight test, which is right here. It's, as far as I know, that power pod is scaled up correctly to the styrofoam version. And as you can tell, it's a biplane, and it's got a double elevator, which actually makes it a little bit more hopefully a little bit more capable of flight. I don't know. My dad, when I showed this thing to my dad, he said it looks like it's built from a Jenny plane. But I do know for a fact this plane is a hodgepodge of airplane parts from quite a few World War I, early 1920 era biplanes. Now, as you can tell, I got the engine pods on the edges of the wing. Now I am most likely going to make these pods slightly more bigger than they already are. I don't know. But with these props on here, it gives you a general idea of the scale size. Except for the front prop, which is going to be a lot more bigger. Now, when I was building this thing, I managed to fail on the actual wing placement, because as you can tell, the bottom wing is placed out correctly. It's about where it is in the show. It's about correct. Now the top wing here is way too far forward, but that's a simple fix, because when I pull this thing apart to build it out of foam board, I'm going to make sure I move this front wing back more so it doesn't look like this. But this is, for the most part, correct. Whoa! Well, you don't. Hold on as I get this thing resituated. I also did add the aileron. I just got done adding all the other things today. For the most part, the ailerons, which are it's a big aileron surface, so this thing's gonna have, in theory, good roll rates and turning rates. I don't know yet. I've never flown this thing, and I'm planning to make this thing from foam board when I get some. The elevator here, which is also quite nice, as you can tell, it does droop. That is because I did not make a cutout between these two parts. But I'm gonna make a cutout right here so it doesn't droop like that. But this is about the right size of the elevator for the plane itself and in the show. The elevator, which is going to be on the top one, it's a really big surface. So this thing's going to have some. So in theory, I don't have to give this thing much throw at all. But if I give this thing a lot of throw, this thing's going to really jerk around, and I might want that, especially for the first time I actually start flying this thing. Now in the show and on the wiki page, they say the rudders don't move. The rudders don't work at all. But I'm going to make it so both these rudders work. It works, so this thing's going to actually fly a lot more better, because I'll be able to control the rudders. And as far as I know, the heights between these two wing surfaces are correct. Now probably later on at the end of probably this Saturday or something, I might start working on the foam board version, because I gotta wait to get because money is a little bit tight right now when it comes to this stuff. I only had a few bucks left to get it. My mom only had a few dollars to get the cardboard, which I got right now for the pre-build, because money's really tight for us, and both their jobs are getting hit by Obamacare, and payrolls getting changed out, so we'll wait a few days to see what's going on before we actually start making more purchases towards this thing and towards my other stuff. I'm also getting Grand Theft Auto 5, so I'm most likely gonna be staying off the YouTubes and the flight test forums and all the Division Arts stuff for quite some time, because I'm gonna be, of course, playing Grand Theft Auto 5 and have some fun over there. And once the multiplayer comes on, I'm gonna kick my friend's butt in it. Luckily, this video is a lot more shorter than what my original videos were. But as you can tell, this is about scaled out. I do know for a fact I do need to do quite a bit more scaling. I'm gonna do a turtle duck right here, turtle duck or whatever it's called. I'm gonna get this a round form factor. I only have this here so I can have a general idea. The bottom is flat, so it makes it say the bottom is going to be flat, just like in the show, so that's good. I may turn the power pods into a circle. I don't know yet. And I guess I can show you what pictures I'm using to get this thing built. If my iPad will center and focus. I'm using this picture from season 1. I am not going to go for the Ecolist paint job. I'm going to go for the Sato Industries paint job. Using this picture here, which is the paint job I'm going for. The reason why I use this one, this is the only thing that was stopping me, because I could not understand the droop right here for the wings, for the curve of the wings. Use this picture and this picture because I get a decent sizing of the wing height and everything. But for the most part, I'm going to be using these 3 pictures unless a few other episodes show more detail of this plane. But for now, I'm just using 3 pictures. I mean, for goodness sakes, when I built my dubstep gun, I only used like 2 pictures. I guess I might as well end this video now before I start rambling on.